don't know why my voice sounds so husky. I think I'm dying. Why do they call it husky also? Oh, he sounds like a husk. Thanks, asshole. I have recently been diagnosed with a disease that only podcasters get. It is terminal. Everybody who has a podcast, after the first year, they contract a fatal disease. Any podcast you've seen that's gone on for more than a year, the host was replaced by a clone. I think they're on Joe Rogan, what, like 6,000 at this point? I don't actually think people are clones. I think they're just 3D holograms. Not some conspiracy theory weirdo, I just think they're holograms. You ever just, like, believe something because you're like, it's just more fun this way? Every conspiracy is true, except for Flat Earth and chemtrails. Those are the two that always did puzzle me. Chemtrails, chiefly because of the fact that there are thousands upon thousands of people who work on or around airplanes every single day. Surely somebody would have noticed this. And I know that's like that's a really stupid thing to say a lot of the time because, you know, if it's a good conspiracy, it's well hidden. So you can't say, well, somebody would have noticed. It's like, well, they did, and you called them all crazy. But I don't think that's the case with airplanes. And then the flat Earth thing. What's the motive? There's never a motive given. I mean, that wouldn't really hold up in court. You can't be like, oh, I think this 5-year-old child was the murderer. It's like, what's the motive? I don't know, it's just fun to believe that he did it. Can we all go home? I'm hungry. I'm tired of being in court. Can we just decide? It's my new character called the Hungry Attorney. Okay, so I just want to go over everything that's real so far. Okay, so moon landing is real. Flat Earth, not real. Chemtrails, not real. Epstein, very real. He's in your house. He's in your closet. He's gonna get you. Isn't it insane that you live on a planet where a guy, that one specific guy can just find you and just torture you and kill you? What a weird planet to live on. It's pretty good unless you run into the rapey pedophile murder guy. But we have sunsets and we have cheese. It's like, what? This is what's the theme of this planet? You ever walk into a restaurant, you're like, what are they going for here? Pick a lane. Another one that's real, JFK was actually killed by COVID-19. They sent it back in time. They were able to weaponize it and put it in a bullet. A lot of people say it was mainly the bullet that did it, not the COVID-19 inside the bullet. Don't listen to those people. I'm the only one who knows what I'm talking about. I'm on 4chan pretending to be a CIA guy who knows about aliens. I'm like, they're gonna kill me in 7 days. I believe all of those, by the way. They're all real. Even though they're scary, because sometimes the alien says scary stuff. I'm like, I hope that what? I hope that's not real. That's not good if that's real. Yeah, the alien stuff is kind of... it seems like it's really bad, but not actually because of aliens. It seems bad because of the humans involved and, like, the stuff that they did. It's kind of... yeah, it doesn't seem like really good news. So anyway, on the show today, we have, of course, all of your favorite segments where they're all here. There's been a lot of buzz in the community about a particular segment people have been clamoring for. And that's, of course, the clam shucking segment, hence clamoring. Did you get it? If you didn't get it, rewind. Listen again. Hold on, I'm getting a call from our clam guy. His name is... well, his legal name is Clamuel. It's sad to me that there's no one in his life to tell him not to do things, like change his name to Clamuel. Hello?
Yeah, I heard all that.
Sorry, Clamuel.
Look, I got a problem with the clams.
Yeah?
I dropped them.
Where?
I'm not ready to share that part of the story with you yet, but I dropped them and I'm not getting them back.
Like what, off the top of the Empire State Building?
Worse.
Into the La Brea tar pits?
Worse.
I don't have anything else planned for the segment. Do you have any other hookups? Any other something else I can do? Maybe I could shuck corn?
Oh, my brother Cordial could sit, yep.
Your brother who?
My brother Cordial.
That doesn't even work. Clamuel at least kinda works.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Look, can you just tell me where you dropped the clams? Did you drop them in a toilet?
I thought we were a few more guesses away from that, but yeah.
You dropped my clams in a toilet.
Yeah.
Why?
I've just been acting out lately. And my stepdad, I don't know, he just like doesn't get me.
Wait, how old are you?
45.
Okay.
I don't know, he just sort of seems like he thinks cordial is like his favorite, and I'm just like, I've always been second best, you know?
Uh-huh.
So, sorry, not to make this like therapy or
No,
anything.
it's fine. Yeah. I'm really pissed off that you dropped the clams in a toilet, though, bud.
Fuck you, you're not my real dad.
I know.
I got crabs.
Medically or food-wise?
Well, I'm not gonna lie and say it's not both, because it is, but I'm mostly referring to the latter kind.
It was really more about the clam shucking thing. There was a whole musical number that was supposed to go with it.
Well, just make it rhyme with crab instead.
I can't do that. Do you know anything about songwriting?
Yeah, I was a session musician for 30 years. I was on the SimCity soundtrack.
You were on the SimCity soundtrack? What did you play?
I did some scat stuff.
Oh.
Now, when you say scat, do you mean...
Look, I'm not gonna lie and say it wasn't both types of scat, okay? It was both, but they didn't use a lot of what I did in the studio.
Okay. Have a good one, Clamuel. Thanks for nothing. Anyway, I'm glad that didn't pan out because I'm just not really a seafood guy, which is insane because I live in a seafood city. This is the only city where people see food and then they eat it. We invented that. The only person who should be allowed to eat a lobster is whoever caught it. Because to me it doesn't even make any sense how it was alive. I don't get how any of its parts are connected. It's like eating one of the aliens from Project Hail Mary. The only seafood I like, I mean, I went through clam chowder phase. Everybody goes through clam chowder phase, okay? And tuna. Tuna on toast? It's exactly what you want. When you're hungry, deep down what you really want, mix a little tuna, mix a little mayo, spread it on toast. That's what you want. Even cravings you feel that don't seem like hunger on the surface, like other types of sensory cravings, like sex or anything like that, you don't want sex. You want tuna on toast. It'll solve everything. And it also is an aphrodisiac, so it'll get you sex anyway.
These claims have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration.
I was told by trusted sources, and I've been able to personally confirm that Slurp on Lipstick, the host of Time Check, has arrived at the studio to do yet another installment of Time Check. I have not been able to afford to pay Slurp on Lipstick. See, I spent all my money on the World Cup. I saw in a dream that in one of the matches a butterfly lands on a guy's head, and then there's world peace on Earth after that. I put so much down on that. I was so sure about that dream. What ended up happening? No butterflies. Nothing cool happened. They just kicked a ball in a net a million times. I should have bet on that. I should have bet that soccer was going to be played at the World Cup. Please welcome the host of Time Check, Slurp on Lipstick. Thanks a lot. Thanks. I bet you would just love it if I did Time Check, wouldn't you? You would relish that. If I came out here, I said, "Oh, Oh, it's 9:05 p.m. Oh, fuck, I just did it for free. When I do the time check West Coast feed in 3 hours, it's really the exact same time check, except I do it with vocal fry, and I talk about going to Egg Slut. Otherwise, completely the same content you've come to know and love over these many, many years. And seeing as I'm obviously not appreciated, I think we should go over some of the best times that I've ever checked. Some of them including 1:21 a.m., 11:02 p.m. Oh yeah, and who could forget 12:32 a.m.? Remember that? So the fact that I'm not considered important, the fact that I'm just discarded to feed a gambling addiction, it's not fair. What's this, Raising Arizona? Is that what that movie was about? It's been a long time since I've seen it. Remember the episode I did while driving? Because I don't. Because it ended in an accident. I don't even remember recording it. And it's not like time check is all I have. You know, of course, I have at home my 7 young identical sons. Recently, some of them have, like, started not showing up in mirrors. And I confronted them about it, and they said, we'll stop doing it if you buy us Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I'm like, I'm not buying you the same game again. They just made the lighting better. And then they were like, no, they didn't. It's a complete overhaul from the ground up. A completely new gaming experience. And I said, you know what? No. I'll just deal with the mirror thing, even though it freaks me out a lot. They've also been, they've been having a hard time attending school. Like, I drop them off at school, I get a call from school telling me they're not there, and every single day that happens, I swear to you, I've matched this up, but every day it happens, there's a wildfire or an earthquake. I don't know what it means yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. Today's time check, obviously, it's not brought to you by anything because I'm doing this pro bono. Which I don't know why doing stuff for money isn't just called being anti-bono. It's like if somebody says, hey, can you do me a favor? And you're like, what are you paying? And they're like, it's just a favor. And you're like, no, I'm anti-bono. It's a great way to lose a lot of friends in life. Anyway, that's, hold on a second. Yeah, my 7 young identical sons are calling the timeline. How's it going, boys?
They say we're the 7 dwarves.
Who says that?
These kids come up to us on the playground. They say, hey, where's Snow White? We say, we're not familiar with that IP yet.
Well, I'm sorry you're going through that.
Why did there have to be such a mythically significant number of us? Perhaps there should be one less of us. Perhaps one of us could simply go our separate ways and do some kind of solo project.
Well, I gotta say, if there's 6 of you, bath time would be so much less dread-inducing.
Perhaps son number 4 could be the one to pave his own way.
Hey, fuck you.
You guys can all argue with each other? I thought you were one mind.
Yeah, I got a mind to lay these motherfuckers out.
Whoa! Son number 4, relax.
I can't lose this. I got everything riding on the sun's thing. I can't be on my own. I never liked any of you anyway.
Oh, I get it.
What?
You're grumpy.
That cuts to the bone.
Look, how about this? Everybody get a piece of paper, write down which son should be exiled, and we'll just do it that way. How does that sound?
Okay, father.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, just fill the time. I recently went to breakfast and had a couple eggs, had a couple sausages. Went up to pay and I said, how much do I owe you? And they said, it's on the house. I said, why? And they looked me dead in the eye and they said, everything in this world is free. Value is an illusion and money is fake. I still have to tip. So it wasn't free. So they lied. You guys done yet?
We have conferred with each other, and it has been concluded that son number 1 shall be cast out into the cold.
Fuck this. I'm going to my friend Dylan's house. I'll play his copy of Black Flag.
Oh my god, if that is all this is about, then I'll just buy the goddamn game for you. So that you can kill people in higher resolution, so that the blood is more detailed.
Yes, this detail will aid in our research.
Into...
Blood.
Okay. Look, I gotta go. Thank you so much. Anyway, I gotta go and I gotta drink soup out of a can, or because I'm so fucking broke. Yeah, I was, so I'm Slurp on Lipstick. Keep doing what you're doing out there, and if you see my sons in public, kill them. I'm Slurp on Lipstick. See you later. Alright, give it up for that guy. I'm not paying him because I fired him. I thought I made that very clear. I said, I'm not paying you any money, so don't come to work. He heard the first part, apparently missed the second part, so... I can't blame him, you know, he's, I mean, really, can you blame someone for being stupid? Because if they're too dumb to know they're dumb, what are they gonna do? That's the thing, like, any one of us at any time could be too dumb to know how dumb we are. Your brain under an x-ray might actually look like Slurp on Lipstick's brain. They looked at it, they're like, there are holes and passageways through this thing where all kinds of living organisms are living somehow. We can't identify them. We've never seen this before. And if you doubt this, there are photos. Look them up online. I saw there's some, I put some on 4chan, and they're real. You can go on 4chan, you can go on 8chan. I don't really know, like, what 8chan, I forget what 8chan was. Was it the version that the CIA ran to counter 4chan? Or was it the other way around? No, that's stupid. Obviously, they're both run by the CIA. Anyway, we got, I believe, nature survivalist Brooks Riverton is on the show with us today. He's calling in remote from the forest, and some kind of, he's reaching us on sat phone. He's going to give us an update on how he's been doing living out in the wilderness. He's been doing this the entire podcast, but I always forgot to mention it, and I kind of feel like an asshole. I don't know if he's alive, but this is when we were scheduled to do this, so... Hello?
Hey, what's up?
I'm really sorry, man. I'm glad you're apparently alive. It's been a long 3 years of doing the podcast and never once talking to you. How's it been?
Well, we got, you know, it's not totally remote. There's a VIP, just a mile away.
Oh, okay. So you're near a town?
No. There's, nothing for miles. None that I can see, but there is a VIP, I guess.
There's no houses?
Yeah, no, there's nothing. I don't even see power lines. I don't know how it's getting electricity. There's, like, guys working on cars in there. There's no roads or anything. It's like a liminal VIP or something. It's really weird.
Huh. So, have you had to deal with any wildlife during your time out there?
Actually, yeah, I think I saw Bigfoot one time. You know, it wasn't very impressive. The feet weren't that big.
Well, maybe it was just a regular guy then.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Do you have any, like, tips or survival tips you could share?
Yeah, I usually just get by on strangling frogs.
That's it? You just eat frogs?
I mean, when you get really good at one thing, you just stick with it, you know?
Okay, I have a feeling you were kind of a fucked up kid.
Well, I'm not a fucked up adult. I just live in the woods and I assassinate frogs.
Alright, well, is there anything else you had for us?
No, wait. I think I left a dog out.
What dog?
When I left to come down to the woods, I think... Oh, yeah, he's fine. He's a survivor just like me.
He knows how to kill frogs too?
He taught me. What are you talking about?
Okay. Thanks a lot, Brooks Riverton. That guy's really cool. I want to be like him when I grow up. Do you ever have that thought and then you're like, wait a second, I'm 35. I mean, what kind of guy are you supposed to be like, you know? I don't know who you should look at. You should look up to me. You should do a podcast. If you don't have a podcast, you'll never be cool. You'll never be invited to the cool parties, not the lame ones where there's little kids running around. I've always found it insane when people complain about like little kids being like anywhere. I'm like, welcome to the world. These things are fucking everywhere. This planet is infested with children. So get used to it. Most of the time they're not really that annoying. What are you, the Bachelor in the Judd Apatow movie Friend Ensemble? You're like, oh, my dick looks like a dick. Hey, you look like a fucking dick with a hat on. For a while, like, I enjoyed watching Seth Rogen get high in a movie in the same way that I enjoyed watching, like, an animal, like, getting nourishment in its enclosure. I'm like, this is really good for him. Was that a good Seth Rogen laugh? Just kidding. I actually like Judd Apatow movies. Most of them. They're funny. Unlike the end of this podcast, which is happening right now. I guess it's time for me to go over the Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a few days off and go to dog heaven. Yeah, it's cheaper to do that than regular heaven, but if you think about it, where would you rather go? I did come across a famous dog recently, and he was this tiny little pug who, like, his legs were almost like, they seemed like too short for him to even walk properly, and he was like just walking down the street unleashed. We saw 4 people who recognized him, and do you know what his name was? Do you know what they cried out as he walked by? They said, "Is that Monkey?" The thing is, we watched Monkey, like, just pee on someone's porch and just nobody said anything. It's like, what kind of a role model is he for the dogs in the neighborhood? More people actually knew Monkey than know me in the neighborhood. Monkey, during that walk, had almost as many followers as I have on Tumblr. I've been on Tumblr for 15 years, and I'm still less famous than that dog on Tumblr. The fucking dog probably has more followers on Tumblr. I'm not complaining. It's just that there's cuter dogs out there. Alright, I gotta rev up my machine here and get on out of here. That's right, folks. Hell yeah. Yeah, let her rip. How do you drive it? How do you make it go? Whoa!